Okay, here we go. Fourteen, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
These are dark times, where the law has been reduced to rubble,
Literally.
and it's up to us to restore it to its former glory. Yeah, I know what you mean. It looks like your target finally... Don't you worry. I've got a trusty new partner on board.
Done. You bet. Let's do this.
She's been with us for half a year, though I can hardly believe it. Anyway, her power will be our greatest weapon.
However, missing steps, it seems.
It's for this very reason I returned. Time to bring it to an end.
Episode 1. Turnabout the Court. The best thing about bombs is how they erase and destroy without discretion. Now all I have to do is pin everything on that little girl. December 17th, 9:22 AM. District Court. Defendant and lobby. Number 5. Nope, nothing. Yeah, more often than not, that means you are feeling nervous. It's amazing what you're feeling. Really? You doing okay, Fina? Oh, Apollo. Yeah, doing great. Yeah, clearly. Oh yeah? Well, that's good to hear. Oh no. I could have sworn I heard your voice cracked for a second there. Not transparent, huh? Cracking? No, my voice didn't crack. Speaking of steel, how you holding up? Next pleasure. I'm just happy that you're okay, Fiona. Although, I can't pretend I have no connection to this case. That's why I'm going to see to it that Juniper's name is cleared. I'm sure you feel much the same way. You got that right. One person told Junie's... Yeah. Fucking Ghibli character. Hey, are you okay? Sorry about that. I always seem to go into coffee. This is Juniper Woods. She's my dear childhood friend. God damn it! My voice keeps cracking. Hey, thanks. So, is this now in your attention? That's the first time hearing it. That's the first time I heard of it. Oh, I get it. Drink for the trial, right? Junie, you're so good to me. Jeez, look at me. I'm actually an orange to my chest with tears in my eyes. Yeah, that's right. Come on, May. This is one trial. We just can't lose. Yeah. Apollo! Apollo! Blood is seeping through his bandages. One of his wounds must be opened. All this time he's trying upon a vain face, but he's really... Mr. Justice! Huh? The bailiff, the trial is about to start, sir. Please proceed to the courtroom. What? No, but Apollo's in no state to defend. I have to defend Juniper. What are we going to do? The trial's about to start with or without us. There's only one option I can think of at a time like this. Even if I called him now, he'd never get here in time. No, wait, there's something else I can do. Apollo, give me all the evidence for the case. Huh? What are you gonna do? Bailiff? Yes, miss? The defense would like to submit a substitution of attorney. Athena! You're not seriously... You can just concentrate on getting better. I'll finish. All by yourself? Athena, stop for a second and think about what you're saying. You've never once taken a case on alone before, right? No hay problema. I can handle it. You're worried for me, aren't you? To be honest, I'm pretty nervous too. Really? Yeah. Alright. Can see your mind's made up anyway. Even though I can't be there, but I know you'll give your utmost to defend Juniper. You better, Will. December 17, 9:46 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 5. Everything's in high definition. Court is now in session for the trial of Juniper Woods. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is also ready, Your Honor. And what is the meaning of this? I was under the impression that Mr. Red Monkey would be my opponent today. Yes, well, a substitution of attorney petition was submitted just a few moments ago. Due to the explosion in the courthouse yesterday, Mr. Justice is unable to continue. I see. Not at all surprised you used that as an excuse to run away. With me as an adversary, you wouldn't want to feign illness in order to escape. What? Get over that guy. I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind. Well, I would if I wasn't so nervous. Ah, this arrogant jerk. You arrogant jerk. No, Richard! Is my hearing getting worse? I could have sworn I heard the defense say something just now. No, you didn't hear anything at all, especially not from me. Then you indeed said that I was... It was a terrible incident, and column number 4 was completely destroyed. Fortunately, we were able to start evacuation procedures before the explosion occurred. Just a few seconds more, and it would have turned into a horrific loss of human life. Why did my pain voice just go a bit robotic? But there was, in fact, one death, was there not? That is correct, Your Honor. When column number 4 was examined after the blast, the body of Detective Candace Arm was discovered. She was to take the stand as a witness later in the trial. I suppose she wasn't able to evacuate in time. What a terrible tragedy. I must admit I stumbled at least 10 times myself before I was able to escape. Maybe the court should see about getting you even short ropes. The victim's body was found near the entrance to the courtroom. I suspect she stayed until the very end to help guide the others out safely. Your Honor, allow me to submit as evidence the victim's autopsy report and details about the bomb. Arm's autopsy report added to the court record. Stuffed animal bomb added to the court record. Okay, I know how this works. All evidence for the trial is filed in the court record. Now then, please call the accused to the witness stand. More so than his brother. Defendant, are you feeling all right? You're looking a bit pale. I'm so sorry. I was feeling a bit weak when I first arrived here at the courthouse. But I'm alright. Junior's really giving it all. I better make sure I do the same. If we could please proceed. Your name and occupation, defendant. Oh, God damn it! It was very hard for me to keep up. Junior Woods, I'm a high school student. Miss Woods, could you confirm you were in the courthouse on the day in question? Something's wrong. Junie's really scared. Did you know I'm also known as the Defendant Humiliator? Looks like I've yet another chance to show everyone how I earned that moniker. This is arrogance no bounds. I have to protect Junie no matter what. Hey, you arrogant What is it? If I know. Do you want me to demonstrate why I'm known as the Rookie Humiliator instead? Deep breaths, Athena. Don't let them get to you. Prosecutor Payne. Oh wait, wrong voice. Prosecutor Payne. Junie is telling the truth. That's a lie. I can, and that's a perfect present for mine. And if that's true, this must not be a sweet, meek girl like this, blowing a courtroom to bits? I must say it's very hard to believe.
Objection!
Now, Your Honor. Don't let her seemingly innocent appearance fool you. The defendant had a motive for committing this crime. Don't have any kind of motive. I admit the investigation didn't turn up any connection between the victim and defendant. However, that doesn't matter. The only thing that does is that her objective was the destruction of courtroom number 4 itself. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? That's a very good question coming from a novice such as yourself. But first, a question for the defendant. Have you ever been brought up on false charges? Most likely. What? Why, yes, I have. And did that experience cause you to harbour a grudge against the court system? Now wait just 1 minute. If that kind of thing was a motive for blowing things up...
That's a valid point. We wouldn't have a single courthouse left standing in the land.
I concede the accused isn't the only one who might bear resentment against the courts. Miss Woods is the only person who could have committed this crime. Why? Because we have found some decisive evidence that proves the defendant's guilt. Decisive, huh? I'll believe it when I see it. It involves a very unique aspect of the bomb itself, Your Honor.
And what exactly was so unique about it?
Me? I noticed that you appear to be very nervous, and, well, gentleman that I am, I'd like to offer you the chance to gain some confidence with such an easy question. Could he be any more condescending? Really, what a foreign thing. L is for loser. What did you just say? Nothing, not a single thing. Now, let's see, what was I... It's a good thing I don't have one of those then. Trauma to back of head caused by impact of a flat object. Time of death between 8 and 11.
Alright, Miss Sykes, let's hear your answer. What was unique about the bomb that blew up the courtroom? Was it because it was...
inside a stuffed animal. Mr. Payne, what kind of something are you taking for? Was stuffed inside a stuffed animal? Is evil
Indentations?
This evil intention is covered up by a cute exterior. Very good. Have a cookie. The bomb that went off in the courtroom was indeed hidden inside a stuffed animal. There, how do you like that? Not bad, huh? I am fine, just like a stuffed stuff.
Yes, as I recall, the bomb was inside a small animal inside a stuffed animal this whole time. Fuck, my old age is making me forget how to read. I never even got to take a look at it. But what connection does this impish elephant have with the defendant?
The answer to that question lies in another piece of evidence, which I have here.
And what, pray tell, is this? It appears to be a little singed.
It's a tale, Your Honor. The tale of a poor victim of the explosion.
This is incredible! Are you saying it's Detective Arm's tale?
Your Honor is so very close, but no. Belongs to this stuffed animal. It's called the Phony Fanty. A rather unpleasant name, if you ask me.
He's the mascot for a campaign to eliminate false evidence and false charges, is he not?
Exactly. His motto is phony evidence is just trunked up. That's so wrong on so many levels. The Phony Fanty's tail is made of vinyl cloth. We found something very interesting on its surface. The defendant's fingerprints. What? The Phony Fanty provided the prosecution with all the evidence we needed. Clearly proves that the accused handled the bomb.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would Junie's fingerprints be on it? That does appear to be pretty irrefutable evidence. The court accepts it into evidence. Miss Woods, do you have an explanation for this?
I don't understand. How about you, Miss Sykes? Do you have any plausible explanation to refute this decisive piece of evidence? Well, I can't do it. I can't do anything feeling. Back off for something for Julie's sake. If you can't produce an answer, we could always go straight to the ruling, if you prefer. No, I have to say something fast. I know. Thought I'd overcome this already. Maybe I'm still not ready to stand in court.
Holy shit.
As you can see, there is no room for debate.
Objection!
Why, it's you!
Sorry it took me so long to get everything. Paul explained the whole thing to me over the phone. He asked me to come help you out in his place.
Thanks for coming. I hate to admit it, but I was having a real rough time.
Oh, I don't know. I think you're doing just fine, all things considered. You hung in there, giving me enough time to get it. Let's turn things around. Oh ho ho! Look who showed up out of the blue. It isn't Mr. Phoenix right. You always manage to surprise me. Your Honor, Mr. Payne has called for an early ruling. But I believe there are still many things that need to be deliberated. How did Miss Wood's fingerprints wind up on the stuffed animal tail? How was the bomb even detonated? Until these questions are answered, I assert it's impossible for a fair ruling to be made. You're absolutely right. Let us continue from where we left off. I assume you have no objections, Mr. Payne?
None at all, Your Honor.
Miss Woods really looks like she's having a hard time.
She is really struggling as well. I get the sense she's been to court.
Because of yesterday?
Yeah, it was understandably very traumatic.
Poor thing. And here she is, back at the courthouse again, being so brave. I'd like to make a request, Your Honor. If at all possible, I'd like to have Miss Woods rest in the lobby. Given the defendant's condition. Very well, I grant special permission.
You go get some rest, Julie. Yes.
Phoenix Wright. I've been looking forward to meeting you. It's been a while, Mr. Payne. You're more clueless than I'd heard. I do believe you mean, how do you do? For I am Gaspin Payne. I am the younger brother of your long-standing rival, Winston Payne. What? Long-standing rival? When will we have rivals, let alone long-standing? You'll see, Mr. Wright. I will cleanse Winston of the disgrace he met with at your hands. Looks like this royal pain's going to be as thoroughly unpleasant as the other. Your Honor, the prosecution would now like to call a decisive witness to the stand. This witness will testify as to how the accused detonated the bomb in the courtroom. Very well. Please call your witness, Mr. Payne. Witness, your name and occupation, please. Witness. Name, detonate. Occupation, bomb disposal specialist. Oh my, what a strange robotic voice you have. Speech synthesis via time.
He sounds exactly like a robot.
Can't you speak in a normal manner? I can. He can? But I do not like to speak. Speaking is inefficient. Energy expenditure. Speaking. One typing. Understand? What an odd witness. Mr. Tonate was in charge of the bomb for that trial and was there when it went off. Being a bomb squad specialist, do you have any relation to the victim? Negative. I first met the girl while on this job. Many people are employed by the police. I know only a fraction of them. However, I was shocked when I first discovered the body of the victim. Shocked? I was the first one on the scene after the explosion. I went there to ensure safety, but I ended up discovering a dead body. So he was the first to discover the body, was he? He is here to testify about the circumstances surrounding the moment of the explosion. Very well, the court will hear Mr. Tonate's testimony. But at the very least, show this court some respect and remove that face guard, witness. That bomb was originally disarmed by me, and then transported here as evidence. Bomb name, HH3000, operated by timer or with a remote. I was watching from the gallery when I suddenly became alarmed. I saw that the bomb's timer. So even though the bomb will 1 connect wires, 2 switch on timer, a monkey could do it. I am sure even you would be able to, Mr. Wright.
I guess this makes you play monkey in this fun boss.
I'd not like to begin my cross-examination, huh? Mr. Tonate, what is that? HH3000, aka a bomb. A bomb? Great good and movie. Mr. Tonate, I demand that you disarm it this instant. This assembly complete. 5.3 seconds. 0.2 seconds short of my personal best. Are you trying to give me a heart attack? I'm not exactly spring chicken, you know. This is an exact replica of the HH3000. It is used to practice disarming bombs. Disarm equals success. Explosion equals failure. An exact replica of the bomb that exploded, is it? So that's what it looked like. I submitted a photograph of the real bomb taken just before the trial. Dimensions: 10 inches height by 10 inches width by 10 inches depth. Weight: 12 pounds. A perfect replication. Your bomb does appear to be a very good copy indeed. Yes, however, I could not replicate the detonation mechanism. It has a very puzzling wiring setup. It is regrettable I could not replicate it. Wait, nurse, that's enough. There's no need to replicate anything here. And now, if the defense will begin their cross-examination. Where's Miss Sykes gone to? Athena, you can come out now.
Okay, Mr. Wright, let's get to work.
I guess you're pretty scared, huh?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
She was about to bolt.
Hey, put a sock in it, Widget.
As transparent as ever.
Now, let's see, where were we?
We were at the cross-examination. She seems disoriented. I wonder if she's alright. Maybe I should ask Athena if she remembers how to cross-examine to help her focus. Nah, she'll be fine. Nah, no, you're fine right now. She'll be fine.
I don't think I can help. She can't find any contradictions.
Sounds good. Let me count on you if I get in a bind. Alright, it's cross-examination time.
Hold it!
You say that you disarmed the bomb. But are you really sure it was disarmed? Absolutely. I can disarm anything in a flash. It looks more like dismantled than disarmed to me. Oh, pardon me. Let's see. Is there any chance you could have forgotten to disarm the bomb? Impossible. I do not make rudimentary mistakes like that. They say to err is human. Although the jury is still out on this guy. You must know, Mr. Wright, according to the court's own records, the fact that the bomb had indeed been... God, hiccups from pulling up the voice for so long. Had indeed been disarmed was officially confirmed. I guess I can rule out the possibility that I forgot to disarm it. Could you talk about the bomb in a little more detail for the court, Mr. Tony? Certainly.
Hold it!
What was the approximate size and weight of the bomb? Oh god. This again. This information is also written on the photograph. Ah yes, here it is on the back, according to this. The case is made out of alloy plating 5/16 of an inch thick. That certainly sounds like one thick and very heavy bit of metal.
I bet if I dropped that thing on your foot, you'd be hopping.
If you dropped that thing anywhere, I'd be hopping for the nearest exit. Very well, I believe the court has heard enough about the bomb itself. So, Mr. Tonage, you were keeping an eye on the bomb. Where were you watching from?
Hold it!
Why were you in the gallery? My duties may have been over for the moment, but I wanted to keep watch. Even though the bomb was disarmed, you can never be too careful. Explosive devices are very dangerous things. Oh, how admirably responsible of you! A model to be emulated. I practice disarming bombs every day. I practice assembling them too. The disarming part I get, but assembling them?
Well, I'll have you know that I practiced presenting it.
I see, but do you ever practice having evidence presented to you?
Presented to me? What? No, I...
Then you cannot very well call yourself a professional yet, can you?
I don't think that will be necessary. Or worth either our time.
So, Mr. Tonate, what did you witness from the gallery?
Detail? I've got a hunch, but I don't know.
Objection!
I was right on the money? So you say you saw the bomb's countdown, is that right? Of course, I clearly saw it counting down to 0. And I say that you were clearly lying. What are you talking about? There is no way you could have seen the bomb's timer. After all, the bomb was concealed inside a stuffed animal. Mr. Tonate, how can you claim to know the bomb was about to go off when you couldn't even see the timer? But that is
What? No!
That does seem like a glaring inconsistency indeed. Witness, how do you explain this?
well, I. Oh, that was great, Mr. You found a contradiction. Always remember, Athena, when you find an inconsistency in a witness's testimony, there's always a reason behind it. Could be a lie, hidden meaning, secret, whatever it is. It's up to us to dig it out. Pointing out every contradiction we find is the best way to do it, right, boss? Now the question is, what can we dig out of Mr. Tony? Well, let me see. No. There must be some mistake. Oh, yes, of course. I remember now. The sound. I knew because of the sound.
Sound? What sound?
When the timer of this type of bomb is switched on, it beeps softly. Beep, beep, beep. Is the sound of the bomb counting down.
A beeping noise, you say? Suppose it would be possible to notice that, even with a bomb inside the stuffed animal.
I simply made a mistake. My bad.
Objection!
How in the world did you hear such a tiny little sound all the way from the gallery? Listening for the sound of a bomb's timer is an integral part of my work. I constantly undergo training so that I will never miss it. I hardly think training would help you hear something so soft from so far away. What now? Are you making light of the fine science of disarming bombs? It is a solemn mission that I put my life on the line to perform. What kind of specialist would I be if I could not hear a bomb's timer?
It's not like disassembling a toaster, you know.
Now he's just shown off. You keep asserting that the sound was too tiny to hear, but the only tiny thing here is your skill as a lawyer. Being mistrustful is not an attractive quality, you know. And you're just overflowing with attractive qualities, aren't you? Or perhaps you have some proof that Mr. Tony did not hear the sound. Well, no, but still seems totally suspect. But it's going to be really hard to prove that he didn't hear something.
If I have this correct, the prosecution's argument is that someone reactivated the bomb before it was brought into the courtroom. What I don't understand, Mr. Payne, is why you believe that person to be Miss Woods.
That's simple, Your Honor. Mr. Tonate happened to be there when it happened. He was there when the defendant rearmed the bomb.
What's this now?
It happened before the trial started. It was when Detective Arm and I were transporting the bomb. We brought the bomb to the lobby for the defense. Bomb equals evidence. The lawyer wanted to see it before the start of the trial. Looking for a chance to get at the bomb, Miss Woods was already there in the lobby. Her goal was surely to rearm the bomb and steal the remote switch.
The remote switch?
Yes, the switch that controls the bomb remotely. It has been missing ever since the incident. Missing remote switch added to court record. I am partially to blame. I left the bomb and remote on top of the transport case, and they were rearmed and stolen while I was talking with the lawyer. The defendant then used the remote from inside the courtroom to start a timer.
Objection!
How can you say it so unequivocally? Yeah, that was right. 5 spelled 5 read it as UNEQUO. Now the bomb was rearmed in the lobby. The bomb was safely secured in the transport case. The only time it was outside of the case was in that lobby. Therefore, that was the one and only opportunity anyone had to meddle with it. Someone other than Mr. Tonit could have opened the case and taken the bomb out. Impossible. The transport case is assigned exclusively to me. Do you see this number here? That is my identification number. And I have the only key that can open the case. Nevertheless, Mr. Payne's assertion is nothing more than conjecture. You have no proof that was Miss Woods who stole the remote switch. And by the same token, you have no proof that it wasn't her. What I do have is a piece of evidence that proves the defendant handled the bomb. The tail! 5 minutes, 24 seconds, 2.3 deciseconds. The defense's advantage lasted a mere 5 minutes. Talk about raw in hand. As long as they haven't her fingerprints as their trump card, I'm at a big disadvantage.
Appears we'll have to hear from the defendant herself once more.
I wholeheartedly agree, Your Honor. I would like to recall Miss Woods to the stand.
I trust you have no objections, Mr. Wright.
I'm worried about her condition, but we do need her testimony. On the other hand, I'm not sure I want to make Athena mad. I can read your feelings, you know, Miss Boss. Guess there's no hiding from her. Don't worry, I know we need a testimony, but if anybody picks on number 1. The defense has no objections. In that case, I will take my leave. But before I do, there is just one more thing, Mr. Wright. Is it? Me? Yes. Dismantling bombs is my job. Dismantling the case is yours. Do you think you can handle it? I look forward to seeing you try. This guy's hiding something. I just know it. Now if you will excuse me.
Bailiff, please go out to the lobby and bring back the defendant.
Junie! Hi, Fina. She looks even worse off than before. Don't worry, Junie. We're here for you. Thanks. Yeah. Still. You blew up the courtroom because you bear resentment against the courts, correct? No, of course not. What's that you say? I can barely hear you. I haven't done anything wrong.
Objection!
Well, he's a pain, so... More of a pain in the ass than his brother. What an impudent little girl! Stop acting innocent and tell the truth! This is getting ugly. You rearmed the bomb because you wanted to blow up the courthouse. Admit it. That's why you went to the lobby where Mr. Justice was, isn't it? Mr. Wright, can I go give the prosecutors back? Believe me, I've been tempted to. Surprisingly, more so than his brother. What? Of course not. We have to review courtroom manners 101 again. Don't worry, his brother tried that and he ended up getting his ass handed to him. I haven't forgotten about how he treated you. Don't worry about me, just help Junie. Her heart's great.
Looks like Athena's picking something up with her heightened sense of hearing. It sounds like this time it's the voice of Miss Wood's heart.
Don't deny it, you stole the remote switch and used it in the courtroom, didn't you?
Objection!
Your Honor, please put a stop to this. Mr. Payne is badgering the defendant.
Yes, Miss Woods does seem quite frightened. Mr. Payne, I ask that you behave more like a gentleman.
Ah, but don't you know, Your Honor? There is no more gentleman in this world than I. As if a gentleman, or even a gentleman. How dare you call a gentleman such as I a rude ruffian? And have you know I attended a manners class every Saturday? I'm more than just a mere gentleman. I'm a genteel man.
Uh-huh. Likelihood of you being a gentleman is likelihood of a pig suddenly growing wings and flying.
I'd want my money back from that manners class if I were you.
Yeah. I should probably be the adult here and stop the two of them, but... Mr. Payne, that will be enough.
Certainly, Your Honor. No further questions. Let's move on to the defendant's testimony. Miss Woods, please share with the court what you were doing when the bomb went off. Well, that day, I was watching from the gallery. Bomb went off. And where was I falling? I fell on top.
Fell on top of her?
Junie's clearly in pain, being forced to record bombing. She can't even get words out.
This isn't going to work, so what now?
Hey, wait a minute.
Even if she can't vocalize what she wants to say, we can listen to what's inside her heart. Yes, that was the perfect time to use Athena's power. You can hear it, can't you, Athena? The cries of Miss Wood's heart.
Yes, and they sound incredibly strained.
Athena has a unique ability, you see. With her finely tuned sense of hearing, she can hear the words of a witness's heart. In essence, you can sense how a person is really feeling from the tone of their voice. Guess it's all up to Athena and her special ability now. Wish my hearing was that strong. Athena, I want you to use the analytical psychology you've studied. And listen to the testimony of Miss Wood's heart.
Okay, boss, I'll give it a go.
Huh? Off gaff? I have no fucking... So your holographic thingamabob can show us how Miss Woods is feeling, right?
In a nutshell, yes. The emotions and images I picked up on just now.
So with your special ability in Widget's Mood Matrix program, we can track how Miss Woods is feeling as she testifies. Talk about the wonders of technology. Okay, time to listen to Miss Woods' true test.
This power of Venus is incredible. Oh, look at that. That is odd. Richard's registering joy when Miss Woods recalls the rubble falling on her. There must be a reason for this unexpected emotion. Miss Woods, as the rubble was falling, was there also something that made you feel happy? What? Mr. Wright, the feeling of happiness is very... Keep going on this point, and I bet Ginny will start calm down. Great, let's hear what she has to say. So that's when he sustained those injuries. How do you feel, Junie? You're talking... Noise level to 50. Looks like we're able to draw out some new testimony. There's still some noise left. There must be... Guess we'll have to keep going then. When I find an unexpected emotion, I should first pinpoint it. Save.
Got it!
You were happy when Mr. Justice rescued you, weren't you? Yes, I was really happy. But was there also something you felt sad about at the same time? The reason I ask is, when you were describing how you were rescued, we sensed a little sadness too. I think it's probably because of... What? Briny? Oh, do you know? Something new. What's that? Who knew that legal world could inspire a whole line of merchandise? Bony Fenty and Bone Map Viney, eh? Nothing against the campaign, but why an elephant and a rhinoceros? God, hiccups. So I guess that means we managed to draw out all her testimony.
Absolutely. Don't know what I would have done without you, Athena. So bombing that plane, he was in that courtroom and the bomb went off. Now that we know that, it changes the meaning of that other piece of evidence. All I have to do is present it at the right statement. Maybe it's the attorney's badge.
Objection!
Miss Woods, I know this trial has been very hard for you, but you can relax now. You are, without a doubt, innocent. Mr. Wright, what wild assertion are you making now? My wild assertion is simply this. The two stuffed animals were mixed up. The tail of the defendant's fingerprints were found on wasn't that of only Fanti. It was the tail of a gallery companion, Bum That Brain. What? What nonsense is that? I can see they're both stuffed animals, yes. But they're completely different characters. An elephant and a rhino, they're as distinct as a defense lawyer and a prosecutor. But are they really so different? Both defense lawyers and prosecutors strive to protect the peace with law. Even elephants and rhinos have some similar characteristics. What? Both great. Anyway, this poster is all I need to prove my assertion to be true. If I may direct the court's attention here, you'll clearly see how the two got mixed up.
Take that!
Nope. God, I hate fucking moments where you gotta pinpoint.
Take that!
Farewell.